Hello everybody, this is King Ta here, and as promised, I'm going to be making a dive-in video. So this is your first dive-in video. So dive-in videos are basically like reviewing, exploring software, websites, probably games, also um, just many other things. Doesn't always have to be software, it could be like hardware stuff. So without further ado, let's do the first dive-in video. And in this dive-in video, we're going to be doing none other than Cevelop. And I showed you C++ tutorials in Cevelop, so why not just do a Cevelop dive-in and review it and everything. Alrighty, so first of all, I actually like the interface. It looks really nice. And I actually like the fact that it has like different icons. um, like instead of like going to file, new project, right here, you just do just go into these, and you could just like do new C++ project. Just so you guys know, this video is unscripted, and also I'm gonna be throwing a lot of terminology and may or may not define it. So get ready for that. All right, so let's just do a C++ project. So that allows you to have your project name. Let's see if I could actually put it in a desktop. So if you wanted to put it in a different location, you could just uncheck the use default location, and it's gonna let you have whatever location you want to put. All right, so you have like different options. You have shared library if you have to have shared library, static library if you want to make a static library, make file project if you want to make a make file. I have no idea what these are. Neither do these. I have no idea what these cute projects are. Alright, so project name, let's just say testing. That's weird. Um, I don't think I have any. Yeah, I never have any. I don't have anything on the desktop. Let's do documents. Let's try documents. Test it. Okay, directory with the specified name already exists as read only. So, what I like about it is if it sees a directory with the same name, it automatically tells you or automatically yells at you that there's a directory with a specified name, like with the same name, that already exists, and it's only read only. It sounds really weird. Anyway, all right. So you know what? Let's just save time. Oh, actually, documents. Duh. That might be it. And then testing. Then testing. That's a pain. Okay, let's see if I can actually go to browse. Go to desktop, select folder. Then there. Huh. That's a bug. I think that's a bug right there. Just do next. So what's really good about here, you can just put the author, which is the person who's doing the project, the copyright notice, your source folder, could be src, could be whatever name you want to put. They're gonna automatically generate a code that allows you to output whatever text that there is under hello or next to hello world greeting. Let's just say King Ta is here. Let's click next. And that's really good. They have debug and release. Debug is basically if it's for programs that you're making that possibly would have a bug, and then once you have a bug, you could debug it. And once your program is all done, ready to go, you would go to release. So that's really, really good. You could actually like select all, deselect all, whatever. Advanced settings. Let's see, advanced settings. I guess there's. Oh, I guess it's project's property. Okay, click next. All right. So it has like different like dialects and C version. We're just gonna leave it to the most recent one. I actually like how they have like list all these kinds of C++. I think this year, yeah, I know this year they released C++ 20, so I don't know why they didn't uh, make a new version. Maybe it might be next year, or probably because of the, you know, the 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 bio disease. Uh, I can't say that word because from what I've seen in every YouTube, they can't say the word because YouTube's gonna either demonetize or take the video down, which is so weird. Why would they actually do that? That sounds like a cover up or something. um yeah, and then it has like different flags. What's Care Wars? I have no idea what these are. Alright, let's click finish. So right here, what I really like about it is if you did a syntax error or you spelled the keywords wrong, it would underline it would underline red with a squiggly red line. Just like Microsoft Word, if you have like grammar error or spelling error, it's the same thing. So that's really nice for Eclipse, for Cevelop. Oh, fun fact: Cevelop is built off of Eclipse, and Eclipse is made in Java. So, and to run anything in Java, you have to have a Java JDK. I forgot to do that to tell you guys that in the first video, and that's going to be a different video. Alright, so it actually puts the name of the source, the main source file, the author, there's no author, version, copyright, and then your description. That's good. Alright, now let's run this program. So what I really like about here is, let's say you could build this program. You could either build and run, or just run everything at the same time. So I'm gonna show you. Okay, so King Tut is here, like it's shown in the text here. But what if it's just I just want to put in King Tut? All right, let's just run this. So instead of doing the build and run, it's gonna be clicking on run. So it's gonna ask you. So that's really good. It's gonna ask you whether to save and launch it. So that way it doesn't like run the last code that was saved. It could just automatically save this, compile it, and run at the same time. Also, you have the option to say always save your resource before launching, which means if you the next time you click run and after you change everything, it's just gonna automatically save. It's not gonna give you this pop-up anymore. It's not gonna bother you anymore. But I like this. You have a select all, deselect all, which is really nice. And you have this help icon. Oh, that's really cool. So you just click OK. Bam. King Tut. Alright. Another another feature that Cevelop has, you can actually automatically generate class. So you can just click on the here, just so right click, new class, or you could just like click class here. And then all these options are good. This is fine. You could type in the class name. It's gonna automatically type in the header file and the source file of the same name that you put for your class. So that's really cool. Let's just think. Oh, what other class? Classy. And it's gonna give you a warning that class name is discouraged. Class name starts with a lowercase, which is weird because I already put a lowercase. That's another bug, I guess. Yeah. Oh, are you trying to tell me it starts with a lowercase and everything is uppercase? C. Class name is empty. Yeah, if I put class, it's gonna tell you it's not valid. It's a reserved keyword. So you don't want to put anything that is the same as the keyword. So that's really good. That's really, really good. Also, if you're doing inheritance, this is an easier way to do inheritance. So if you happen to have, let's say, enemy class, and then you have a inherited class called Bowser, and you don't want to manually put in all the inherited class and stuff, you could actually have the base class. You could actually have this option when you're about to create an inherited class, and then you could actually add it to the base class. I'll show you what I mean. This is really, really nice. I actually haven't really explored this, but I'm gonna explore it for you. So it actually generates a constructor and destructor, and it has a to do. So every time you put to do, it goes onto this task, which is really, really nice. That way you don't have to go to Todoist, go back and forth. It's already automatically generated here. So let's say to do, put some functions. It should automatically, it's gonna take some time. Oh, there you are. There you go. Let's do another to do. Take a break. Just save here. Okay, so every time you save, it's gonna give you this to do. It's gonna update it here in this task bar. And then if you don't know which class you need to do stuff, it's automatically. If you don't know what you're missing or what you need to do, it's all in the list, and you can just double click the list and bam, it just highlights it for you, and you're gonna be like, oh, that's what I need to do. Okay, that's what they meant. And then you could just like do what you need to do, and then like take that comment out. Let's save it again. Should update. Yep, that's really good. That's really nice. Let's see if I could actually mark completed. Let's see if I could actually. No, it doesn't have mark completed. Huh. That's weird. Alright. Let's just take off all of these. Just save it. Alright. So we actually updated it. So that's really, really nice. Oh. Alright. So let's get into more of the inheritance example that I'm referring to. So let's do new class. And then let's say Can I put? Oh no, that's you can't put numbers for class. That's illegal. Not illegal as in you're going against the law. It's legal as in like you're not. It's how do I say it? It's basically you're not allowed to do it, or else you're gonna get an error. That's basically what it is. Okay, classy. What's classy? What's something that's classy? I guess jewels. Okay, so if I want jewels to inherit classy, let's add classy. Yep. Let's click OK. Let's click finish. Yep. It actually automatically generates it. It's really, really cool. So if you're gonna create a class, you could automatically inherit the base class. You could actually use the feature to inherit from the base class. That's really, really nice. That's really cool. You don't have to go through the pain of making every single, just manually typing public classy. It's just click and everything, and Cevelop does everything for you. Does all the dirty work. Oh boy, dirty work. All right, so let's see what else. Let's see if I could actually build this. Okay, that's good. That's really good. That's really good. Let's see if I want. So I know in Visual Studio you make a function, and you could actually define a function. You can make its definition into the source file. So I think, yeah, I think I showed you how to do it. So I know Cevelop does it. So let's do void print out. And then let's go to source and implement method. Well, C++, it's called functions. Java and basically the rest of the programming language that are related to Java, like C# and Python, it's called method. But this is no, I think Python is called functions as well. I don't know. I think you know what? Yeah, I think Python is called method, but C++ is called functions. So that's wrong. That's a wrong terminology for C++. If it's Java, I would be cool with that. So that's what they need to do. So they need to change method to functions. So it's going to be void printout. So it automatically takes this function and have it defined in here, that's good. That's really good. I am a jewel. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually doing cout, just printing text. You see here, there's an error here. That's not from Cevelop itself. That's actually a C++, which makes sense. Alright, that makes sense. You could check out my header tutorial on it Every headers, it's like a clean slate. So it basically it's basically like nothing exists, not even iostream. So everything that you put on testing.cpp in the main source is not going to be in the headers file. So that's so again, it's not a Cevelop thing, it's a C++ thing. So that's really all right. So what else? What else? What else should I go and explore? I think this folder. I just so if you want to put in a source folder, let's see if I put this testing classes. Oh, so if you have two source folders, actually, let me just save this first. Okay, that's good. So if you have another C++ source, source folder, you could put all these classes, I guess. I don't. Yeah, these are the functions these are the features I never tried. Let's do testing here. Let's do include. So right here. So I did control space. That brings you up a autocomplete. And every time, if you're not sure about anything, you always press control space. And the downside of it is it doesn't have like a, what do you call it, a telesense. Like when you go to Google and you type in some words, they automatically gets you all, it does an autocomplete and it gets you like all the possible words that they think that you want to search. And it's not the case for Cevelop. Do classy. That's weird. Oh, classes. Whoop. Slash. No. Huh. Let's do classy. Let's do jewel. Oh, actually, what am I doing? Oh, no. No. Test. No. Huh. I don't even. That's weird. So it actually does not do it. Okay, so let's just put all these classes back into its respective place. It could have been the fact that it doesn't auto detect or whatnot. I don't really know. So let's just include, and then let's just do jewel. Yep. Then jewels. J dot. So right there, it automatically gets you the autocomplete when you put a dot on there. But anything else, you have to put control space. Let's see if it actually screws up my. Okay, so it's still recording. Yeah, the last time I recorded this yesterday, I actually. Oh man, I actually pressed control space when I was showing the autocomplete, and OBS just basically stops the recording because I put that as a shortcut, and that's not a good way to do that. So, oh boy, it's just you have to really be careful when you're putting shortcuts for OBS when you're doing a screen recording or any kind of recording. Alright, so that's that. Let's run this. I am a jewel. So we actually printed out the stuff from the class. So, some odd reason, actually does these, so it actually gets you autocomplete after you put the dot in it. Alright, so it has like, so when you go into project and properties, it has like, it automatically, okay, it automatically detects compilers. So I have Mises 2, so it's gonna say Mises 64, but it actually is Mises 2. Like Mises 64, that means W home, whatever that stuff is. So it actually, I think it does. Let's look at the path. Oh boy, let's look at the variables. Oh, it has a bunch of stuff. Ooh boy, it has a bunch of variables. Just so you guys know, I'm gonna be all over the place. So that's basically the main thing in dive-in videos is I could be all over the place, and that's part of me exploring some of the features in Cevelop and other software. Let's look at settings. Now you see here, this is package config. So that's one way you could actually put in external libraries. There's another way. I'm going to show you two ways when I'm doing the second Allegro 5 tutorial. So I actually already installed the Lego library in Mises 2. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Toolchain editor. So it actually automatically detects that. And it also automatically detects the compiler when you're actually making a new project. So that's really, really cool. That's what I like about Cevelop. You don't have to manually have go into like different projects or different like or preferences to change different compilers, to detect compilers or whatnot. It actually gets it from the environment variables, and it actually shows you which kind of C++ compiler that was on the path variable. So that's really good. So I'm going to click cancel because I never made any change. So speaking of preference, you can actually change themes. So that's really good. There's CMake. So if anyone are CMake enthusiasts, there's that. I'm beginning to get into CMake, and I want to find a way to automatically put in new files into CMake every time I make classes, so that way I don't have to go through the hassle of manually putting different classes and whatnot. It's a pain. It's a huge pain. So you could actually change themes. Let's see, where's the, okay, let's put in theme. There you go. General appearance. Wait a sec. General appearance. Yeah, they didn't even have anything to expand. That's so weird. Yeah, you get to have different kind of themes. Don't worry about the dev style. It's a plugin that I'm gonna show you how to get dev style from. I'm gonna show you how to get these in a different video. If you want dark, click apply. Everything is going to be darkened. It's going to tell you restart is as required, but it already did all this. It already changed the whole theme to dark. So if you hate light theme and it's draining your eyes, you could actually make it dark theme. Or if you have the Dev Style plugin, you could actually click Dev Style and you can actually click apply. And it's going to ask you, given how Dev Style intercepts certain components of IDE, it's recommended to restart now. Let's just do restart just to be on the safe side. And it's going to restart. Alrighty. So we actually change all the icons and everything. So that's really cool. It actually made every icon flat. So that's another cool thing. I just hate when it's I hate the fact that it's highlighted. That's really weird. Let's do J dot print out. All right. All right. Also, you could actually run debug. So if you have some kind of a buggy application or the program didn't go your way, you could actually debug. So just click debug. It's going to ask you if you want to change perspective, which say switch. Or click on switch and it's weird. It's supposed to be step over. There you go. I am a jewel. I am a jewel. So if once you step over to here, this is gonna execute. Then once you step over here, once you like go down from here, this is gonna execute. So that's really cool. That's a nice feature to have. Every C++ IDE needs to have a debug, or else it's not a good IDE. Alright, so I stopped the program, but we're still in debug mode. I actually like how they have different perspective. So let's just do C++ here. You can actually open different perspective, and it gives you different perspective. I don't think it actually gives you perspective. I don't think so. Huh. Okay. Let's see if it actually, let me see it. I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's so weird. Like you like the first time you're gonna be in there, you're gonna be bombarded with a lot of things, and you're like, am I gonna use all of these stuff? Oh, anyway, it actually gives you the option to show breadcrumbs, which is nice. That's really cool. Right here, right here. So breadcrumbs are basically just showing you the directory that the base stuff of where this file is, where this source file is, or this header file is. So that's basically what it is. Let's see. Is there anything else? see, properties. Oh, it actually has, forgot to mention, it actually has binary, but you can't automatically run this. Can you run this? Yeah, no, you can't automatically run this. It's gonna show you a bunch of weird code and stuff like that. So it's you literally have to go to Shown in System Explorer, and then it's gonna open the file explorer right here. If you, as you could see in the orange flashing, and then it's gonna show you. It's gonna show you the folder. It's gonna show you the Windows Explorer with pointing to here. And when I click that, it's just, how do I say it? It opens and then closes right away because we haven't really paused the, let me just show you. Because all it does is just, it reads from top to bottom. So it reads from top to bottom and that's all it does. So it just declares joules and and then the joules variable calls printout function and prints out again, prints out king tut, and then it closes and returns 0. Let's do system pause. So that's the remedy for it. Let's click save all. It's gonna ask you to press any key to continue. So this is updated. You just click here, and it's gonna pause the terminal or the command prompt unless if you actually press any key. So press enter, and then it closes the program. So let's see. I like that every keyword is highlighted differently. Let's go back to appearance. See if I could actually change. I know there's, let's go to theme. I know there's oh, that's a dev style thing. I know there's a section that you could actually change themes. So icon color, you could make it simply white. You could change the icon look for it. I don't know what force color does. Let's do IntelliJ ID. Standard, let's apply. Or deep black. Oh, okay. So if you have the DevStyle plugin, you could just type in theme here, and it actually filters out everything except the ones that has theme in it. And you could go to DevStyle and go to color themes, and everything is all. You could change everything, all the themes, the icon look, and the editor theme, and then you can just click apply. Just apply and close, and it's going to ask you to restart again. So let's just allow it to restart. So overall, it's really good. I actually really like the fact that, oh, it doesn't even change the theme, huh? That's weird. Let's do preference. Let's go to dev style. It's force colors, I guess. Primary colors. Or no, not primary. IntelliJ IDEA. There you go. There you go. Okay. So I made it into IntelliJ IDEA dark. So makes all the keywords different color and class a different color, so on and so forth. Even text has its own color. So every key things in syntax has color, its own unique style theme that relates to IntelliJ IDEA. So overall, I actually really like it. I used to do games. I made 2 games in Visual Studio. Uh, Visual Studio has like a autocomplete. More they call it the IntelliSense. So when you type, it automatically shows you the autocomplete and shows you the possible keywords or variables that you might be thinking of using or you want to use, and you have to press tab to make use of that. In Eclipse, you use enter, or I think you use tab as well. But Eclipse doesn't, or Cevelop doesn't have any for IntelliSense. It doesn't have an automatic autocomplete, so that's a bummer. Uh, Other than that, I actually like how it has plugins. So if you have a if there's plugins from Eclipse that you want to make use of, you can copy the link from Eclipse, the whole address, and then go to install new software, and then you can just put in the link for it, and then it's going to automatically generate the things that you're going to be installing. Go to help. If you don't have any and you want to install plugins that is embedded in Eclipse or Cevelop or Eclipse, you go here and it's gonna load, and then you have a bunch of plugins. So you go to install tab to show how many things you got installed and what you got installed, and I got dark theme with dev style. So I have dev style. That's the only thing that I got installed. So that's what I like about it. I actually like about the fact that you could actually automatically generate classes, make folders, so on and so forth. Just generate whatever to generate things that you wanted to generate. The only weird thing here is there's run and build icon and debug icon, and there's another one here. So if you're going to be doing if you're going to make a develop something that is made out of Eclipse for C++, just take off all of these and make it, or just leave this one. It's more organized that way. Just take off this, the run, and where is the build command? Oh, this is the build command. Take off the run and build. It doesn't seem like it's consistent with the dev style. Okay, just take off this, and this, and keep this one here. That way you don't have to worry about it. There are more features I want to go into, but we're gonna be here for a whole day, and this is like 40, almost gonna be 45 minutes. I actually like the outline. I actually like the fact that it has an outline on it. So if you're if you're in a class and you're trying to find a function, or yeah, basically if you want to find a function and you have like thousands of code, that's that. So I'm looking forward to uh, do another game dev in C++ and in Cevelop. It's a really good IDE. I'd recommend anyone to go here. So for those of you who are making this IDE, keep it up, add new features, make it better, and hey, someday it could be its own IDE away from Eclipse. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.